Hi, and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And you just saw a funny video with my camera person a few moments ago. If you saw it, if you haven't, then look back at it. Anyway, this is a fairly new challenge. It's called the Solar Flare Challenge. It's the hottest sunflower seeds in the world challenge. It is probably not quite as hot as the Death Knot 3.0. It came out around the same time, maybe shortly after. Doesn't have quite as hot of levels, so it's probably a little bit easier, but I'm interested to try it. It was autographed by Johnny Scoville here. I'm going to give it a shot. I do not know if it will be a League of Fire challenge or not. It was sold with the other products, but it hasn't been upgraded into the League of Fire yet. So just in case it becomes loaded into League of Fire as a challenge, I'll read the disclaimer. I don't know if it will be or not, but it's a challenge nonetheless. So even if it doesn't become, it's still something worth trying here on this Brad Worden Show. So here I go. I'm Mr. Brad Worden, of 18 years of age, of sound mind, have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers, manufacturers will under no circumstances be liable for any claims of injury, damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this without question. So again, this one may become a challenge product. I'm not sure. If it's not, I'm okay with that too. The rules are the same as the Death Knot 3.0, which I've done before. You can check back to some of my prior videos, see that. So what it is it's 5 levels. They call them different flares, solar flares. And you eat one, you have to shoot for at least 10 seconds, wait 30 seconds between each level, and then a 5-minute afterburn at the end. So it's the same rules. So I'm going to open it up. The sheet just explains the rules, no eating or anything. I'll read what the peppers are. Let's just pour the bags out right away. So it's 5 bags, kind of like the Death Knot 3.0, except they are in obviously smaller size. They look pretty warm. Okay, so Flare A they call mild heat level disturbance. Habanero pepper, Scotch bonnet, with some mild red chilies and lime flavoring. So let's do this. I'll chew it, and when my mouth is done, then, or mouth is clear, then I'll set the 30 seconds. And I'll go on to the second one. Alright, here we go. Yep. Tastes good. Pretty mild with a little heat to it. This one I think probably most people could do. Average person heat level, I would put at like 5 maybe. So at least right now it's building a little bit, but chili had probably like a 0.1. Oh yeah. This manageable. Oh, heat's building now though, so it's gonna get a little hotter. 2, Flare B, medium heat disturbance. Red Savannah peppers and adobo and cilantro flavoring. So obviously he built a little bit on that last one. Probably say it's probably up to maybe like a 7 or 8 for an average person. I thought it was gonna be lesser, but it's building. It's building now. Okay, B, Solar Flare B. This one you can tell, it's picking up a little bit. You can taste the peppers a little bit more. Taste the cilantro too, they have flavoring in each one. Level 1 had lime, level 2 had cilantro. So they are pretty tasty. It's always level 3 or 4 when it starts to really build. Even if you're a chili head, Death Knot was the same way. Not the first two levels just tasted pretty good to me. Obviously, for an average person, be hotter. Comes my 30 seconds. All right, well, we're waiting. Flare C, critical heat level disturbance. Now we're starting to get a little bit hotter. Ghost pepper, devil's breath. I haven't heard that one before. 7-pop rain strain with onion and garlic powder. So, get some on my teeth here. There we go. Level 3. Here we come. Yep, now the hotter peppers are kicking in. You can taste the onion and garlic a little bit, but peppers are kind of overtaking that. But doesn't taste too bad. I would say the only thing harder about this, it's really hard to chew through them all and get them all chewed up and swallowed. With all the little ones. Here we go. It's probably a little bit harder to chew up than the nuts, because nuts you have a few and you can easily chew them. These get all around in your mouth. And alright. Solar Flare M, it skips from C to M now. Disaster, heat level disturbance, Trinidad Maruga Scorpion, Harissa Tunisian pepper spice blend. So a couple new ones I'm really quite used to here. Obviously, Trinidad Scorpion is going to be a little bit hotter too here. Oh, and spice blend, so I'm not sure what kind of flavor this will have. Pretty much just a hot pepper flavor now. Well, maybe like a little seasoning of some kind. Not going too bad so far. Obviously not as hot as the Death Knot 3.0 challenge. Well, it's picking up quite a bit. Obviously, by now it's at the level 10 for an average person. Chili head, we're probably nearing about like a 4 or so. Last one. Level 5, Solar Flare X, Global Extinction. Heat level disturbance. Plasma snowflakes. A disturbing blend of Carolina Reaper and Maruga Scorpion 7-pot Dula with a blend of savory spices. Now we have the hot ones coming up here for level 5. So for X, Global Extinction. Before I do this, I'm going to have to reset my time to 5. Obviously, you have a 5-minute afterburn after the final level. So since I'm done chewing, I'll do my 5-minute afterburn and be done here. Here we go. There's a big, huge clump of it on top. So this one does taste kind of sweet. This one does taste kind of like the Death Knot, a little bit. Or close to it in the seed form. This one is definitely a big jump up from the other levels. So this one I'm really feeling. So obviously, level 5 kind of takes you by surprise, but quite a big jump there between 4 and 5. Level 5, they don't really give you the Scoville units on this one, but pretty close to, probably not 60 million Scoville Death Nut, probably close to the original Death Nut heat, I would say, probably somewhere in the 13 million ballpark. But I didn't even get a really bad burn till just that last one, so obviously this one's not as hot the whole thing consecutively or consistently as the Death Nut 3.0. Like the first two were pretty mild. Middle one picked up, fourth one kind of like almost like the Death Nut. I mean, as far as the levels go, it's hot though. Now with the burn, obviously usually a 10 for an average person. And chili hide. And for that last one, I put it probably about a 6 or 7, maybe like a 7. I got a pretty good burn going. Starting to get that feeling a little bit. A little bit of that runny nose, kind of real hard burn. So I don't know. League of Fire could make this a challenge, probably. It's definitely up to them. Obviously, it's not as hot as Death Nut 3.0, which I give people 9 points for. I mean, I could see them maybe if you can complete this, giving you like maybe 2 or 3 points at least. Because that last level's 4 is pretty challenging. 5's kind of a burner, so they could make it. I don't know if they will ever or not. Obviously, it doesn't really touch the Death Nut 3.0, but it is hot for an average person, so we'll see. I'll keep it, I'll post my video on my channel, Mr. Brad Worden, and if it does become a challenge, I'll post it to League of Fire too, so. Alright, yes, we're getting closer to 100 too, or we're waiting. Don't forget to subscribe. We're at 91 subscribers as of right now. We'll be at, I think, 87 or 88 videos, so we're getting close to 100. I'm at 32nd place right now so far in the League of Fire. I'm sitting there now. So I'm close to the top 30. I'm getting there. So we'll see. We'll have more challenges coming. So, missed yesterday. We had 2 videos today. If you didn't see the first one today, look back at that. It was kind of funny. By the way, those Doritos were pretty good. That Dorito roulette. After they were done doing it, before I went to this challenge, I probably downed about half the bag. And it had pretty good heat to it. I would say it's probably like a 4 or 5 for an average person. So, and they were delicious too. I actually like the Dorito roulette better than the Flamin' Hot Doritos, because I think they have more of the nacho cheese flavor. They taste better, and they got that good burn too, so. Alright, we are almost there. Burn's still going. It might be coming down just a little bit now. But it really picked up after that Solar Flare X global extinction level. Obviously the hottest, some of the hottest in the world there, the Carolina Reaper and 7-pot dual Scorpion Pepper. So it's hot. Alright. And if you want to pick up a copy of this yourself, Blazing Foods, deathnuts.com is where you can find it. Same as where you get the Death Nuts, so you can look for that there too. Just got the runny nose and burning yet, so. But we're almost there. It's coming down a bit. 15. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we have it. This has been the Solar Flare Hottest Sunflower Seeds in the World Challenge, one of the newer ones. May become a League of Fire challenge, I'm not sure. Either way, it was a good one. We will see you next time on the Mr. Brad Worden Show.